Why, hello. I'm here. It's Monday. I've got a ton to ship today. Well, not a ton. Like, it's not as much as it was last week, but I had a pretty good weekend. Nonetheless. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for Poshmark. And then 14 for eBay. So not bad. Not bad. I can live with that. So it was a pretty good weekend. And I got up really early this morning and I've got half of my listings done. So I've done 30 listings so far today. And then now I need to work on my shipping because my mail person's going to be here soon. And I hate going to the post office. Hate it. I have automatic pickup every single day, and that's the way I like it. So I don't want to screw that up. So let's get started because it's time. We'll start with Poshmark. And if you're new to my channel, I basically do a daily video that kind of gives you an idea of what I've sold overnight, along with commentary on whatever's going on in my life or whatever I feel like I need to rant about. So if you like that kind of content, you are in the right place. So you can like and subscribe down below. You know, you got to add that cheesy thing in there. And I always forget. So like and subscribe down below because I'm trying to build up this channel a little bit. It's a little bit mighty is what I told some people last night. But but I would like for it to grow just a little smudge. Anyway, so let's get started. It's Poshmark time. So first one, hang on just a second. So M121. I've had a lot of caffeine today, so God help us all. First thing is a loft, just a cardigan, open face, thin knit sweater. I sell these year round because of office workers, because everybody knows that if you work in an office, they crank up the air conditioning so high that you want to, like, got icicles hanging off your nose. So a little cardigan is great in the summertime, but it's also great in the wintertime to layer with. So this is just like an open face cardigan, thin knit. Sold for $11 on Poshmark. Next up, R132. Oh, Tyler. If you are new to this channel, comment down below. I want to know. If you've ever seen my stuff. This one is an Izod. Just a button down shirt. Button down means the collar is button down. Button up. Button down. Button front. So if you just have a basic button front, or you can have a button down, which indicates the collar. That's the difference. So this is just an Izod plaid shirt. Sold for $15 on Poshmark. E139. Oh, some of you will recognize this one. This was part of a haul. This came out of a reseller box. It is a blazer with some fringe on it. It's like woven. It's Christopher and Banks. It sold for $18 on Poshmark. U229. This was also part, I don't know if I hauled this one. It was also part of a reseller box. I don't know if this is the first one I got. I don't know that I did a haul on this one. It's an Adidas really heavy zip front sweatshirt. It's a big one. I think it's like 2 extra large, but it was in really, really nice shape. It's sold for $28 on Poshmark after some back and forth and negotiations and so forth. W111. I've got my dog at my feet. As per usual. So I'm having to step over him. So if you hear snoring, it's not me. It's him. These are some bike shorts. Women's bike shorts. They're Pearl Izumi. Padded. You know, they've got the padded butt in them. These sell pretty consistently well for me. These sold for $15 on Poshmark. So when you find them, double check and make sure that the padding is in good shape and that they haven't been washed and dried a bazillion times, and because the spandex in them starts breaking down. But if you look them over and they look good, then you can sell them on Poshmark and eBay. All right, G139. Oh, this one I've had forever. I'm so happy. Okay. This is just a jersey knit sundress, maxi dress. Really simple, boring. It's Eloges, E-L-O-G-E-S. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Anyway, so it's just like a jersey knit maxi dress, sold for $16 on Poshmark. I've had it for about a year, so I'm happy to see that one find its home. This sold within about half an hour of me listing it after a minor negotiation. So this is a North Face, the North Face button front shirt. It's got that kind of crinkly fabric, men's. Sold for $16 on Poshmark. H137. I think I hauled this one too out of a mystery box. This is a Ann Taylor Loft chunky sweater. You can see that it's very chunky. Sold for $19 on Poshmark. So there's that. Pretty. I like that kind of chunky knit. Almost like chenille, but not quite a chenille. Okay, and then lastly on Poshmark is U233. This sold within about 15 or 20 minutes of me listing it last night. This is a Tucker blouse. Kind of a career blouse in a black and tan with like a tree print on it. It's very flowy and pretty. Tucker is a really good brand, so it sold for $32 on Poshmark last night. So that one was good. That one was a good one. All right, we're onward. We're going to eBay now. Next up, let's see. Now I can give you dates of when I listed it, because I don't write that down on the Poshmark one, but it comes up on my spreadsheet here for eBay. T235. I just want to sell all the things for lots and lots of money. It's my dream. Christopher and Banks again. This is a decent brand from, I know it seems silly, but it's a decent brand for me. This one has been around since July. It's a little cardigan button sweater. Lightweight again. Sold for $11.69 plus $5.50 shipping, so $17.19 was the total on that one. A116. So I've been going through my listings and adding to my item specifics a little bit and tweaking some stuff around. These sold within like 15 minutes of me doing that to them. So just keep that in mind, that if you have the time, doing a few every day is probably not a bad idea. These sold for $13.99 plus $5.50 shipping. They're mountain khakis. Just walking shorts. Women, they're kind of a brick red or orangey, in a size 12. And they sat for a long time. Well, I've had them up since May. So they've sat for a little while. And then I just readjusted some of the item specifics and then they sold. So there's that. M19. Can't remember if I hauled this one. It's a Foxcroft shirt, button front shirt. It's in a paisley pattern. Don't know if you can kind of see it. So it's got a paisley design to it. It's the soft cotton. It's not the like, Foxcroft is kind of known for their no iron cotton. This is wrinkle free, but it's a little bit softer than what their normal stuff is. So this Foxcroft sold for $12.79 plus $5.50 shipping, so $18.29 was the total. I've had this, oh no, I didn't haul this one. I've had it up since June. I felt like I've had it up less time than that, but I guess I listed it in June and just forgot. You know how that goes. Let's see. R127. Oh, you're such a helper, Tyler. Tyler the pug. This is a really cool, I found a whole bunch of these. This is a Harley Davidson shirt. I found like 6 or 7 of them. This is the last one that I had. It's a snap button Harley shirt, one of the big garage shirts. I paid up for them. I paid like $10 a piece, but they were in a 4XL and I knew I could make some money off of them. They sold from anywhere from $39 to, well, $37. I think this is the least expensive one because it has a little stain on it. So $37.99 all the way up to $50, depending on the style of it. So this one is sold for $37.99 plus $5.50 shipping, so $43.49. So these Harley Davidson shirts, the button front shirts, sell really, really well. They've got the big patches on them, and they're cool looking. And of course, anything Harley that's in the bigger sizes is going to sell really well, because they're hard to find. Okay, Q233. This I've not had for very long. This is a Nautica sweater in a 4 extra large men's. So this was listed since the 9th of September, so just a few days ago. Sold for $23.74 plus $7.99 shipping because it's a little bit heavier. So $31.73 was the total on that one. Over here filling up my IKEA bag. Okay, next. M131. Whoa. Did I haul this one? Can't remember. This is a Nestle skirt, mini skirt. It's a very flare, like it's got pleats and flares and stuff, and it's super stiff material. It's almost like a knit neoprene. It's highly textured, almost like a rigid fabric. This sold for $12.34 with $5.50 shipping, so $17.84, and it's been listed since the 2nd of September, so not very long. That one sold pretty fast. I'm a fast flipper, so I try to keep my prices pretty competitive so I can get things churning quickly. And then, you know, you always have dogs in your store that Not counting the dogs at my feet, but like dogs in your store that won't sell. So I'm always excited when I sell something that's really old too. V140. Not everything is a home run. Darn it. Okay, this is a Woolrich flannel shirt, women's, in a blue plaid. It's been listed since March, so not a home run, but it's old because it's that time of year. So I listed in March, which is spring, with dumb time to list it, but hey, you know, it's winter somewhere. So it sold for $14.39 plus $5.50 shipping, so $19.89 is what I got for that. Flipping my paper over. Okay. Oh, here's an old one. This one made me happy. So back in the olden days, I used to put these postcards. These are like the eBay postcards. It was before I started doing Poshmark. So these have been listed for about a year and a half. I've only been on Poshmark since last summer. So this is an Erika Vest that has been listed since May of 2018. So yippee skippy, that sold for $11.99 plus $5.50 shipping, so $17.49, and it is out the door. And X126. This is a new one. So Ralph Lauren, thermal. I keep telling you guys thermal is cool. Thermal goes fast, especially this time of year. It's in a burnt orange. It's women's though. This is last week we were looking at a lot of menswear, but women's thermal does pretty good too. Men's does better, but women's does okay. This has got the Henley buttons, I believe, on it. It's in kind of a burnt orange, like I said, extra large, Ralph Lauren. Had it listed since September 12th, so just 2 days, 3 days. What day is it? I don't know what day it is, but it sold for $12.34 plus $5.50 shipping, so $17.84 is what I got for that one. Ooh, H234. Oh, another oldie. Look, another card in there. I pull these out, of course, because I don't use the cards anymore. My business cards are different, but I don't want to go through all my stuff. Okay, so this one is a Taboo Dress, kind of a empire waist. It's belted. Got all the cool stuff. It's a nice cute little dress. I've had it listed though since May of 2018 again. It sold for $11.69 plus $5.50 shipping, so $17.19 on that one. I'm excited to have some of that old merchandise going out. G213 makes me giddy. I've had this listed for a little minute. I remember when I listed it. This has been listed since March of this year. It's a Rockin' Republic, just a basic polo shirt, lightweight polo. This is a brand that is out of Kohl's. So, but it's one of the Kohl's brands that sells fairly well for me. Sonoma is out of Kohl's, doesn't sell very well for me. Rockin' Republic and Simply Vera Wang are the two brands that do really well for me. Not for a lot of money. They're cheap because it's Kohl's. Like, you have to remember it's Kohl's. So this sold for $9.59 plus $5.50 shipping. So $15.09 is what they paid for it. So not a ton of money, but still, it does okay. It doesn't sit forever and ever. It may sit for a couple months, but not forever and ever and ever. Okay, next is Oh, I know I hauled these. I-224. Because I just did it last week. I barely listed these. These are those Maurice's pants. The skinny ankle pants. And they sold for, they're brand new with tags. They came out of a mystery box. They sold for $14.53 plus $5.50 shipping, so $20.03. That's what I got for those. Oh, Timberland V25. These are some Timberland khaki green pants in a 36-30 men's. These sat for a little minute. Well, I've had them up since July, it looks like, so not bad. They're just a nice khaki. Timberland is a good brand. They've got the tree on them. Sold for $18.99 plus $7.99 shipping, so $26.98 was the total on those. It's a good brand. And last but not least, O240. This is a blazer by the Limited. I don't do great with women's blazers or men's blazers for that matter. I mean, you have to think about what people are wearing these days, and they just don't wear blazers a whole lot. So I don't buy them. I don't pick them up very often. I think I got this on one of the dollar days, though. I've had it up since May. So it took a little while. So $11.51 is what this sold for. Plus $5.50 shipping, so $17.01 was the total on that one. And no shoes sold this weekend. I listed a couple of pairs. I'm trying to get... I hate shoes. I wish I could be done with shoes. I think I'm going to phase out my shoes. I think I'm going to list what I have. I've got 2 IKEA bags full of shoes. And I believe I've cleaned them all. I might have to clean some of them. I know I've gone through them all and pulled out the ones that I don't want to sell. But I really don't like picking up shoes. I don't like cleaning them. And that's not my big problem, is that they just take forever to list. Because it takes me, you have to look up the style names, and then you have to look up comps for that style. And it's just an extra step that takes time. So shoes take me twice as long to list as a clothing item. So I in my head, I'm thinking, maybe I should just focus on clothing items because they're faster. And I dread them and I complain a lot. I said to my son, who's 28 and does not live with me, but we were talking on the phone, I was like, I think I want to phase out shoes. And he's like, well, you know, Mom, you bitch about them all the time. It's probably a good thing to do. I was like, yeah, you're probably right. So that's what we've come to now. Oh dear. Anyway, so that's it. I'm done. I'm going to go ship this stuff now. And finish my listings for the day. And then I'm going to go out sourcing this afternoon for a little while. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time out because I've got a whole bunch of stuff to do around here. But I need to spend a little bit of time out and about. And there's some good sales on Mondays, so I should probably go take advantage of them. So anyway, and then I've got another reseller box coming on Wednesday. That's 40 pounds from frugal_living on Instagram. So all the stuff that I said was from a mystery box came from her. She sends me one every week, 40 pounds a week, and she I'm not her only client, So if you are interested in getting a reseller box, it's basic bread and butter stuff. It's nothing super fan. I mean, she'll throw in a few higher end stuff. She sells vintage, so she doesn't sell the stuff that I sell. So she'll throw in some nice pieces that you can make 40, $50 off of. And then she, she's an experienced reseller, but she's got her vintage stuff that she primarily deals in. So she doesn't deal with the high fashion stuff, but she finds good stuff at the bins because she lives in Portland and the Portland bins are the bomb. So if you're interested, you can hit her up. Again, it's frugal_living on Instagram. I am Reseller Project on Instagram. So you can look me up there. I'm trying to do better about posting on Instagram. I'm kind of, I'm a little lackluster sometimes, but I'm a little bit better. I'm doing better with stories. So, and I try to make you laugh at least a little bit. So anyway, that's it, guys. I'm done. Have a really good day. I hope everybody's sales have been awesome this weekend, and that this week you will stay efficient and get up early like you're supposed to and get your stuff done. So go, 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 go. It's Monday. It's the best day of the week. It's the opportunity to do all the best things. So have a great week, guys, and I will see you tomorrow morning to do shipping again. Thanks, guys.